Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl Raven is here with another crafty video. So you guys, in this video, I will show you how to do your own table numbers, perfect for events. I made these for my cousin's surprise engagement party and they came out perfect. So here we are. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get on to the video. So guys, I made the design in Canva, and here I'm just showing you the fonts that I used. For table, it was Hello Honey, and I used the seasons for the number and the names on the slide. The sizes of each of these table number cards were 5 by 7, and the easiest way to format it is to make your first one and then copy that. Use the copy button in Canva and just change the number for each one depending on how many tables you need. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys how I added that cute little tail at the end of table. So you're going to type TABL, whatever word you're using, that last letter that you want to have the tail, you have to not include that. So I opened up my font app on my MacBook, and you have to find the letter. Not all fonts will have this little feature, only some do, and as I know of right now, Hello Honey does. So I found the E that I needed and I copied it, went back into Canva and pasted it, and that's how it got into Canva, and it looks super cute and it came out amazing. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're looking to do this. Not every font has it, and do your research, and that's how I found Hello Honey. So next we're going to download these all. They're all finished, looks perfect. And to download it, you just click share, then download. You're going to leave it in PNG, increase the size, and click download. Save it to wherever you're going to find it. Once that's all done, you're going to head to the Cricut app, and you are going to do a new design and then click upload. Once you click upload, you're going to drag each of the table numbers into Cricut and just confirm everything looks right. We don't need to remove the background, and that's why we saved it as a PNG, so that the background would already be transparent. And once it loads, I don't know why, but my Cricut's a little slow. So once it loads, you're going to click continue, and then you're going to click flat graphic. So we're picking flat graphic because it enables the print and cut feature. The other two options do not. So future reference, if you guys want to do print and cut, anything that you upload, make sure you upload it under flat graphic. So once you name it and add it to your canvas, it's super big. So you're going to have to reduce the size, and like I said, in Canva I loaded it onto a 5 by 7. So the same with Cricut, you're going to click on that new upload and change the size to a 5 by 7. You do have to go in and upload each one. As of right now, I don't know a trick on uploading a bulk amount of uploads at once. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments below, because all my projects, when I have multiple uploads, I'm sitting here going crazy, having to go back and forth, especially because the upload process takes too long. Like Cricut, y'all need to either do an update or, just give us a little something, because we're trying to make a living out of this, and I don't want this to be harder than it has to be. So yeah, I went ahead and did the same thing with number 2. And once that got in, I updated the sizes, and I continued that for the rest of them. So now these are all 9 uploaded into Cricut. And what I did was I controlled all so that I can select all of them, and I copy them because I want them to be double-sided. When you're walking to a table or you're walking away from the table, I want you to be able to see the table numbers from both sides. So that's what I did. If you have a double-sided printer, you could probably do that as well, but I do not. Unfortunately, I have my little HP that does not double-side print. Okay, next we are going to make the project. So after you save your project and you click make, it's going to show you a draft of everything that you have to print or cut, etc. So just go through each of these, and that basically tells you how many times you are running that mat through the machine. So because I have 9 numbers, I knew that I was doubling it and that I should have 18 sheets, and I definitely do. So once that is good, you're going to click next or continue, And now we are going to start the print and cut process. I'm only going to show you how I do it for one of them because I feel like I show you guys print and cut in all of my project videos because they're all extensive like this. So yeah, I'm just going to show you how I do it for the number 4. So you're going to send it to your printer. I only leave the bleed on when I'm doing projects with images, and because this is a literal straightforward print of numbers and letters, I'm going to take the bleed off because it doesn't assist me in this project. And once you do that, you just click done, and it's going to send it to your printer. Make sure you have the paper loaded already. I will have the cardstock that I used linked below. So as you can see, I printed out the first number 4, and now we have the second one because it's double-sided. Now I'm back to talking. I have both pages here printed and ready to go. So now I'm going to click done. So I'm going to do the 80-pound cardstock, and I personally don't like the fine point blade. I don't think it's very precise, so I always use steep point on mostly all of my cuts. So I'm going to apply that tool. Okay, so this is the mat, so we're just going to add it to the mat. So when you do print and cut, this little arrow tells you how you should be positioning the paper or printed material on your cutting mat. So I'm going to align it and just use my hand to press it down. Okay, so now we're going to go over to the Cricut and load this. Okay, so I'm going to load this into the Cricut. So all I do is make sure that both of these are under the tab, and I click this blinking button here, and that locks it in. And then now we can just press the go button because you already picked your material and you already selected the tool that you're going to use, and all it's going to do is cut a square, so, or a rectangle. So I press go, and now what it's doing is scanning. So it's going to scan to make sure that it cuts evenly. And one thing I notice is like, so it usually does the long way and then this way. If you see it on one section for too long, that means it can't read the lines and it's going to end up kicking back on the Cricut app. So just to show you, it was scanning. Now it's going to say cutting. Okay, so once it's done, you just unload it there and it'll unload. And as you can see, it cut really good. And all I have to do is peel it up. And there we go. So I will do the rest and then circle back once it's time to adhere them on each side. Okay guys, so as you guys can see, all the numbers printed. Just a little sidebar, I know you guys saw the first number that I printed. I noticed the streaks after, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't give, so we had to fix that. And I ended up switching the paper to this photo paper that I got from Walmart. Yeah, this cut wrong, but these don't have to be perfect. And I also sprayed it with this Mod Podge seal spray. Yeah, because it was just doing too much. We're ready to go, so now we're going to make this double-sided and tape them together. I will be using this Scotch double-sided permanent tape, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just flip this bad boy back and roll it, and then we'll stick them together. So yeah, I'll do a few and then show you guys the finished result. As you know, don't want to have y'all here forever, you know. And obviously, like, this is something that won't be shown, so don't be pressed about it being even. And also, please don't talk about my desktop. It is a little messy. I tried to clean it for you guys, but yeah. So before you tape it, before you stick it together, just make sure that everything is right side up.
And then you're going to do that. Hold on, let me stand up because a girl can't see. So this is the final product of one of them. And I'm going to show you guys another one. Okay, this is another one. Okay guys, so I'm going to finish the rest and get back to you guys with the final product.
All right, you guys, sorry I wasn't able to get to the final product. This is all that I have for you from the photographer's view. I was super stressed being the focal point and the main person for this engagement party, and I wanted to make sure it went without a hitch. And due to that, I was horrible at delegating, so I had to do everything, unfortunately, but it came out super cute. But this is what we have, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So that is all for today. Like I said, if you have any questions, please ask me below. Don't be shy. Girl, I love to talk. I talk my ass off. Yeah, if you guys end up using this project for one of your events, send me pictures. I want to see them. Like, I love seeing things come to light. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, still give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you crafty cuties in another video. Bye.